Hello everybody, I'm Sanjeev, and in today's video I'll analyze the poem Ode on a Grecian Urn by John Keats. John Keats is a prominent romantic poet. He is one of the main figures of the second generations of romantic poets, along with Lord Byron and P.B. Shelley. He had an untimely demise just at the age of 25 in 1821 due to tuberculosis. Keats is well known for his six odes: Ode on a Grecian Urn, Ode to a Nightingale, Ode to Psyche, Ode on Melancholy, to Autumn, Ode to Indolence. As a whole, these odes are the best expression of Keats' poetic imaginations and have influenced the latter generations. Keats developed his own style of writing as evident in those odes. His poetry is characterized by the appreciation of nature, high flight of imagination, negative capability, and an ultimate return to the real world. I will elaborate these characteristics of Keats' romanticism in the explanation of the poem Ode on a Grecian Urn. Now the question is, what is an ode? Etymologically, the word ode is derived from the Greek word oidi, which means to sing or chant. In poetry, ode is a poem written in the appreciation of somebody or something. The poet meditates on the person or thing and expresses his emotion praising that person or thing. What is the meaning of the title Ode on a Grecian Urn? The word ode refers to a poem of appreciation, and Grecian urn stands for ancient form of art. So the title suggests this poem is an appreciation of art. In that sense, the title captures the central idea of the poem, that is the appreciation of art. In terms of form, Ode on a Grecian Urn is composed in Keatsian stanza. Well, Keatsian stanza refers to 10 lines form invented by Keats himself. It consists of a cross-rhymed quatrain and two tercets. So the rhyme scheme is A B A B C D E C D E. There are altogether 5 stanzas in this poem. Let's begin.
Thou still unravished bride of quietness, thou foster child of silence and slow time, sylvan historian, who canst thus express a flowery tale more sweetly than our rhyme. What leaf-fringed legend haunt about thy shape, of deities or mortals, or of both, in Tempe or the dales of Arcadia? What men or gods are these? What maidens loath? What mad pursuit? What struggle to escape? What pipes and timbrels? What wild ecstasy?
So let's begin the analysis with a comparison. When we compare John Keats with other romantic poets, we can see the differences. Other romantic poets, when they go for nature, John Keats, he goes for art. Art is at the center of this poem too. Keats begins this poem using the literary technique of apostrophe, directly addressing the urn as suggested by the pronoun thou. He addresses the urn by a bunch of different names and titles like Unravished Bride of Quietness, Child of Silence and Slow Time, Sylvan Historian. And in this address, one can notice the personification of urn, as the poet has given human attributes to urn. The word unravished refers to purity, And by calling the urn unravished bride, the poet implies art as the world of purity. Similarly, the urn is the child of silence. In fact, silence is the birthplace of great ideas. In that sense, art is the source of knowledge and wisdom for Keats. Likewise, time is slow for the urn, which implies the idea that art is not affected by time, change, and decay. Art is also like a historian in the sense that it captures the reality of certain time. In this way, Keats, in the beginning of the poem, is concerned with appreciation of art, suggesting it as the world of purity, knowledge, and wisdom, and as independent of time, change, and decay. Towards the end of the first stanza, Keats describes a painting which is engraved on the urn. The painting exhibits some kind of story that might involve God, man, or both. The poet wonders why man or gods are behind the maiden. What mad pursuit is that? Why is there a struggle of the maidens to escape? In fact, these questions bring forth the concept of negative capability. Negative capability is a concept developed by John Keats. In a letter written to his brothers, Keats explains negative capability as the ability of being in uncertainty, mystery, doubts, without any effort of reaching fact and reason. In simple terms, the ability to remain in uncertainty, mystery, and doubt without looking for logical conclusion is exactly what Keats means by negative capability. The series of questions that the poet asks towards the end of the first stanza is related to negative capability as he is content to live in uncertainty, mystery, and doubt. This negative capability is also evident in the beginning of the fourth stanza.
Who are these coming to the sacrifice? To what green altar, O mysterious priest, leadst thou that heifer lowing at the sky? And all her silken flanks with garlands dressed. What little town by river or seashore, or mountain built with peaceful citadel, is emptied of this folk, this pious morn? And little town, thy streets forevermore will silent be, and not a soul to tell why thou art desolate can e'er return.
The poet, in the beginning of the fourth stanza, describes another painting depicted on the urn. The painting displays some villagers, a priest, an altar, and a heifer. I have just used this picture for convenience only. Looking at the painting, the poet wonders who those villagers are, who the mysterious priest is, and why the heifer is being guided towards the green altar for sacrifice. The poet does not answer any of his questions as he is able to remain in uncertainty and doubt. In that sense, these questions reflect the negative capability of the poet.
Heard melodies are sweet, but those unheard are sweeter. Therefore, ye soft pipes, play on, not to the sensual ear, but more endeared. Pipe to the spirit ditties of no tone. Fair youth, beneath the trees, thou canst not leave thy song, nor ever can those trees be bare. Bold lover, never, never canst thou kiss, though winning near the goal. Yet do not grieve, she cannot fade, Though thou hast not thy bliss, forever wilt thou love, and she be fair.
In the second stanza, Keats then focuses on a painting that depicts two young lovers. The lover under the tree is playing a song for his maiden. Again, I have used the painting to make the understanding easy. Well, how is the song? One cannot hear it using sensual ear because it is not audible to the ears. But the speaker is capable of hearing the melodies with the help of the imagination. The melodies heard by sensual ears are sweet, but the melodies heard by imaginations are sweeter. In that sense, heard melodies are sweet, but unheard are sweeter. Unheard are sweeter captures one of the major characteristics of romantic poetry, that is the high flight of imagination or celebration of imagination. The lover is producing melody which can be grasped not through sensual or physical ear, but by the ear of spirit or imagination. Towards the end of this stanza, the speaker continues the appreciation of art, suggesting it as the world of eternity and immortality. He advises the lover to keep on playing the pipe. Though he is near the maiden, he cannot kiss her, but the speaker advises him not to feel sad, as she is beautiful forever. The phrases like, trees can never be bare, she cannot fade, hint at the eternity of art.
Oh, happy, happy boughs, that cannot shed your leaves, nor ever bid the spring adieu. And happy melodist, unwearied, forever piping songs forever new. More happy love, more happy, happy love, forever warm and still to be enjoyed, forever panting and forever young, all breathing human passion far above, that leaves a heart high sorrowful and cloyed, a burning forehead and a parching tongue.
The theme of eternity and immortality of art continues in third stanza. The boughs are happy forever. There is spring season forever. The melodist is happy forever. He is playing the song forever. It is through the repetition of the phrase forever for 5 times. Keats reinforces the idea of eternity of art. In the appreciation of art, Keats even criticizes physical love. The lovers of the painting are breathing above human passion, which implies physical love. When Platonic love is the source of happiness, for Keats, physical or sensual love is the cause of suffering, as suggested by the phrase high, sorrowful heart, burning forehead, and a parching tongue.
O Attic shape, fair attitude, with breed of marble men and maidens overwrought, with forest branches and the trodden weed, thou silent form dost tease us out of thought, as doth eternity, cold pastoral. When old age shall this generation waste, thou shalt remain in midst of other woe than ours, a friend to man, to whom thou sayest, beauty is truth, truth, beauty. That is all he knows on earth, and all he needs to know.
In the last stanza, Keats returns to the real world from the world of art. Other romantic poets, using their imagination, go to the world of nature and stay there forever. For that, they have been even charged for being escapist. It is also true that Keats also uses his imagination to escape the real world and to visit the world of art. But he does not stay there forever. Instead, he ultimately returns to the real world with profound knowledge or insight. Up to the fourth stanza, Keats describes the people and objects of the painting on the urn as if they were real. That means it is like as if he himself is in that world of art. But in the last stanza, he addresses the urn as a thick shape with embroidery of marble men and maidens. The men and maidens are no longer real for him, but they are just the engravings on the urn. This vantage point that the speaker has taken from the urn is an indication of the return to the real world. As already stated, Keats returns to the real world with an insight, and in the text, beauty is truth, truth, beauty is the very insight with which he has returned. Beauty is truth, truth, beauty relies on the literary device of chiasmus, that is the repetition of words in reverse order. Exactly what does this line, beauty is truth, truth, beauty imply? In one of the letters to his friends, Keats clarifies his concept of beauty. For him, whatever imagination captures, that is the beauty, and beauty is itself truth. In other words, whatever the artist captures using his imagination in a work of art, that is the beauty of art, and the beauty is truth itself. In that sense, in Keats' version of Romanticism, imagination is the source of both beauty and truth. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to subscribe my channel.